10 reasons why toxic people have more friends than you. It's a conundrum that many of us face in social settings or while scrolling through social media feeds. Why do toxic people seem to have more friends? It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? One would assume that kindness, empathy, and genuineness would win out in the friendship arena. Yet, often, those who exhibit less desirable traits seem to be surrounded by the crowd. 10. Charm and charisma. Toxic individuals often exude an overwhelming amount of charm and charisma. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill likability. We're talking about a magnetic personality that can light up a room and draw others in like moths to a flame. Initially, this charm is incredibly enticing. It's often only much later that friends start to see the less desirable aspects of their personality. The problem is, by then, they are usually so entangled in the web of charisma that disentangling themselves can feel like more trouble than it's worth. In social situations, these individuals know exactly what to say and how to say it, often tailoring their interactions to what they perceive others want to hear. This ability to play to the audience helps them gather a wide circle of acquaintances who feel personally connected to them, even if the surface-level sparkle doesn't go deep. 9. Socially aggressive. Toxic people tend to be socially aggressive. They understand the power of presence and often make bold moves to ensure they are noticed and remembered. This can include speaking the loudest, making grand gestures, or dominating conversations. This type of behavior can be strangely attractive because it's interpreted as confidence. People are naturally drawn to those who are sure of themselves and seem to know what they're doing. However, this aggression also means they are willing to step into roles others might avoid. Whether it's leading a group or throwing the biggest party, their assertiveness puts them at the center of social gatherings, inadvertently increasing their social circles. 8. Expert manipulators. Manipulation is a skill that toxic people have usually mastered. They are experts at understanding and exploiting others' emotions for their own benefit. Whether it's guilt-tripping someone into hanging out or subtly shifting group dynamics to their advantage, their manipulative tactics often result in them maintaining a large, if superficial, friend circle. The sad truth is that these manipulative strategies often work because they can be incredibly subtle and ingrained. Friends might not even realize they're being manipulated, instead just feeling a vague sense of obligation or indebtedness that keeps them coming back. 7. Feigned confidence. Underneath the bravado and assertive behavior often lies a deep insecurity, but you wouldn't know it from how toxic people present themselves. They project an air of self-assurance that many find appealing. This feigned confidence can be particularly attractive in social environments where everyone else is also trying to find their footing. The irony is that this confidence, even though it's a facade, attracts genuine people who are looking for a rock to lean on. They gravitate towards someone who seems to have all the answers, not realizing that this confidence might not be rooted in genuine self-esteem. 6. Thrill seekers. Toxic people often live on the edge, seeking thrills and engaging in high-drama situations. For observers, this can be quite the spectacle. It's like watching a live show where you never know what's going to happen next. Friends of toxic people often say they're never bored, as there's always something happening. This continual need for excitement can create addictive friendships, where routine feels dull by comparison. The highs are very high, making the lows seem worth enduring. It's a cycle that keeps friends hooked, always waiting for the next big thing. 5. They offer a glimpse into the forbidden. Often, toxic people are the ones who will say what others are only thinking, or do what others would only dream of. This can be enticing because it allows their friends to vicariously experience a walk on the wild side without taking any of the risks themselves. This glimpse into the forbidden can be thrilling. It breaks the monotony of daily life and provides stories that can be retold for years. Friends might stay in these circles not because they fully agree with the behavior, but because they can't deny the allure of the occasional escape from the norm. 4. Social utility. Toxic individuals often have something to offer, whether it's connections, power, or an in with certain social circles. This utility cannot be underestimated when considering why people might choose to remain friends with them despite the negatives. There's a transactional element to these friendships where the benefits can sometimes outweigh the emotional costs. This utilitarian approach keeps people returning, especially if they feel that the friendship can advance their personal or professional lives. It's an uncomfortable truth about human nature and the compromises people are willing to make. 3. They fill a void. One of the compelling reasons why toxic people may find themselves surrounded by friends is their ability to fill emotional or psychological voids in others. On a surface level, these individuals often appear vibrant and engaging, which can be incredibly appealing to someone feeling a sense of emptiness or loneliness. The toxic person's dynamic nature and ability to command attention can act as a temporary salve to deeper, unaddressed needs, such as the desire for acceptance, the fear of isolation, or the craving for excitement in a mundane routine. This role they play can often mask the more destructive aspects of their behavior, making the relationship seem invaluable despite its detrimental effects. Moreover, toxic individuals often possess an uncanny ability to detect vulnerability in others. They might offer just enough validation to make someone feel seen and understood, only to use that insight to their advantage later on. 2. Familiar patterns. Another profound reason toxic people may have numerous friends is the familiarity of their behavior to those around them. Many individuals grow up in environments where dynamics of manipulation, drama, or emotional volatility are common. These environments might include family settings, early social groups, or previous relationships where such traits were normalized. When someone encounters similar behaviors in new acquaintances, there's a subconscious resonance that feels like home. Even though these patterns are unhealthy, their familiarity can be comforting, making them easier to accept because they align with ingrained understandings of relationships. This familiarity breeds a sort of script that people fall into. Knowing how to navigate the chaos can make an individual feel competent and in control, even when they are being manipulated or hurt. It's a paradox where the known, regardless of its toxicity, is often less frightening than the unknown. 1. Misunderstanding of friendship. Finally, at the heart of why toxic people might have more friends lies a fundamental misunderstanding of what friendship should be. People may confuse intensity for intimacy, drama for excitement, and manipulation for love. The smoke and mirrors of toxic dynamics obscure the essence of true friendship, which should be based on mutual respect, support, and genuine care. This misunderstanding can lead individuals to settle for less, thinking that the tumultuous highs and lows are just part of what friendships are. It's only upon stepping away or experiencing genuine connections that the fog clears, revealing the stark contrast between what is and what could be. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.